Today, I want to share the fastest way to have the personal growth, that is to have your own business. Hello everyone, welcome to my rich journey. If you want to experience something new or have the big personal growth, I would like to suggest you to do a small business on your own. Even though the business is very small, I promise during the process, your customer will tell you a lot of things. If you want to get rich, doing the business is the fastest way. For example, if you see a marvelous house in front of you, you will think, okay, the owner must be a businessman or a CEO. You definitely wouldn't say the owner is an employee. So, doing the business is the fastest way to getting rich. To sell something out, the value of the thing itself need to be convinced by the customer, then you can make a deal. Which is to say, if you don't try to sell your own knowledge or your own capability for the buyer, you are not really important. The thing important for them is the product itself. In other words, if you want to run a small business, the first lesson you need to learn is to get a big heart, because sometimes you may meet that the customer don't really respect on you. Because as to our expression, the customer is the king. So normally, when people giving you the money, they're putting themselves in a relatively higher position. So in this case, you may learn to have the strong heart and understand there is a possibility that you may don't be respected somehow. The second lesson you need to learn is you need to learn to manage the customer's expectation, and you should treat your different customer with a different attitude. I want to set an example of myself. In my daily life, be kind, be nice is a key for me to work with others. But when I started to do my business, I find kind and nice is not a master key. Because if you met the customer trying to negotiate or lower your price, your nice and kind can be the soft spot and may get your negotiation get failed. Instead, if you show your power, firm, stand on your ground to your customer, they will feel professional, and normally you will be win in a negotiation. And for some other successful salesmen, they are trying to poke the customer's pain point, and they make their customers feel anxiety and the customer willing to buy the products to pay for the anxiety. To summarize, if you work in a system that's built up by someone else, you would never have this kind of experience. The lesson number 3, to run a small business can improve your system thinking ability. For example, if you're trying to sell a small tiny thing and you need to think about where you can get the product, and you need to make a comparison with the different suppliers, where you get the product, where you should store it, and that is what we taught in business school, that is the supply chain management. And when you're trying to sell something, you need to think about how can I sell it? It should be go offline or online. To figure that out, that is what we said in the business school, that is about business model management. When the first customer started to buy your product, and you want more and more people come to buy your product, and in this case, you need to think about how can you let others know about you. So that is what we teach in business school, that is the marketing. This is interesting, isn't it? This is only for a small business that can run by yourself. And when your business is getting bigger and bigger, and your idea and source can be the more complete or complexity integrated system, and during that moment, your own money-making system has been built up. And then you can start to hire someone to work for you, and you will get the most residential value, and you will achieve financial freedom. As to my experience, I can promise, when I'm trying to run my own business, during the 0 to 1, I'm growing up very fast. It doesn't mean I'm very happy every day. Instead, I feel unhappy more than before. But this feeling for me is brand new. I can feel that my life is getting one step forward. So my friend, to run your own small business, put yourself into a brand new environment and get your hands dirty, and you will learn more than you imagine. Well, that is the information I want to share today. If you like my today's video, please click the like button and subscribe me. I promise I will share valuable information in my channel. This is my rich journey. Thank you very much for your watching, and I will see you in my next video.